Alright, welcome back to the Steins visual novel. We are just starting to get info on John Teeter, and the IBN 5100 information, so let us continue on with our journey. We got done with Suzuha and Mr. Braun last time. Teeter also made several accurate, if fragmentary, predictions of future events. And this is fascinating how they use something from real life and implemented that into an anime and made it just amazing. Just absolutely phenomenal. The start of the Iraq War and the spread of Creutzfeldt-Jakob disease, for example. To prove he was from the future, he explained the principles behind his time machine and provided pictures of its operational manual. But hold up, let's... Alright, another name for bovine spongiform encephalopathy. BSE, commonly known as mad cow disease. Ah, so that's Creutzfeldt-Jakob disease. But only used in the case of human infection. Early symptoms include memory loss, abnormal movements, personality changes, dementia, and muscle stiffness. In severe cases, the patient may waste away for 1 to 2 years before dying of respiratory paralysis or other complications. Holy heck, that's really bad. Let's go to IBN. Hopefully it's something better. Fictional. An American computer company. IBM. Not only do they develop and sell hardware and software, they also offer service and consultation to enterprises. In recent years, they have made the latter their main focus. IBM invented floppy disks and hard disk drives. Okay. I think I researched this a bit myself. It's just so fascinating. But after about 4 months, he disappeared without ever revealing his identity. And how couldn't ya want it? Check it out yourself. Something this fascinating from quite a time ago. At one point, his predictions gained popularity even in Japan. Yes, he certainly did get some things right. But on the other hand, he missed several others. Some of his posts contradicted each other too. That's why, to this day, most people doubt his authenticity as a time traveler. One aspect you don't think of is all the butterfly effect things could have changed things as well. But nonetheless, I would go with it being false, you know. So after 10 years of silence, that same John Teeter is now on a Japanese BBS? Ridiculous. It's obviously a troll. First of all, John Teeter is American, yet now he's posting on @channel in Japanese. Let's look up the trolling. On the internet to post conversational opinions or false information for the purpose of provoking a reaction. Yeah. Not the best part of the internet. Let's take a look at his posts. Aha. Awesome. Awesome. 294 names, John Teeter. 2010, 7, 28, Wednesday, 20, blah, blah, blah. I don't expect you to believe that I came from the year 2036. I see that everyone would like to know more about my time machine. Time travel technology was developed by CERN. They completed the first time machine in 2034. Huh. So that's John Teeter. Then someone replies, time traveler lol, John Teeter lol. So a troll. That's anonymous. Kuri Gohan and Kamehameha say more details on the time machine. And another anonymous. Do they sell time machines? How much do they cost? I've got about 100 million yen saved. I think that's another textual error. Can you send me one? That was so cool. Hold up, let's check the... oh, I can't. Dang it. Alright, John Teeter. CERN has a monopoly on time machines. Not even the most powerful nations on Earth can acquire one, to say nothing of private citizens. CERN used their time machine for power. By 2036, the world has become a dystopia. There is no war, no conflict. However, that is a false peace founded on the complete eradication of liberty. What does LOL mean? Alright, Anonymous. Why did you come to this time? Was the Oculus satellite crash your doing? Another Anonymous. Wait, guys. Tighter-san doesn't understand at-channel lingo. Let's keep it simple, okay? If you know what I mean. Another Anonymous. Get a trip code. Swear word. So that's that. Alright, John Tighter. Yeah, it's Tighter, not Teeter. Tighter. I came here to change my present. In other words, your future. My mission is to destroy CERN's dystopia and restore freedom to the world. This is a wonderful time you're living in. Everyone is free. But you will lose it all in just 20 short years. It is vitally important that you understand what the future has in store. And if you aren't excited for Steins Gate Zero, I don't know what you could be excited for. My gosh. Just reading that off and thinking that we go through that in Steins Gate Zero, the approach to such things, the progression to such things, I want to see that shown off so well. I want them to do a really good job with it. It is vitally important that you understand what the future has in store. What is a trip code? I might get one if you tell me what it is. Anonymous, Anonymous, Anonymous. You said only CERN has time machines. You have a time machine. That must mean you're working for CERN. Therefore, your goal can't be to destroy CERN's dystopia. You're a fraud. QED. What's a dystopia? How can CERN take over the world in just 20 years? Look at the Middle East. You've been reading too much manga if you think you can get those guys to stop killing each other. Who asked you to change the future? You trying to play God? If they're promising world peace, then I, for one, welcome our new CERN overlords. Ay, ay, ay. So, a bunch of split opinions. John Tighter. My time machine is a prototype reverse engineered from stolen CERN technology. Compared to their time machine, its capabilities are quite limited. In 2036, the world is ruled by a single all-powerful governing body. They control every aspect of our lives, deciding what we will eat, where we will live, and whom we will marry. There is no privacy and no choice. Holy heck. Total New World Order system. Absolute, total New World Order system. Not good. Not good at all. Very, very much not good. Anybody who dares oppose them is eliminated. There are no trials. Yikes. That is very harsh. Alright. Anonymous, in movies and stuff, small changes to the past cause huge changes to the future. You've already changed the present by coming here. What happens if you make unexpected changes to the future? Alright, Kuri Gohan and Kamehameha. Implying CERN rules the world. Do you even know what CERN is? Lol. Anonymous, OP is a troll. Anonymous, so if we find his dad and kill him, then this time traveler, LMAO, will never be born and we won't have to listen to this. Baloney. Am I right? Anonymous, I want to know if you can meet your past self. Can you have self... Oh, good. Goodness. Alright, that's a new term I never saw before. John Tighter. You're talking about the so-called grandfather paradox. That's been debunked. This world line has a divergence of 0.571024% compared to the world line I came from. Killing my father would alter divergence, creating a world line where my father is dead. However, it would not erase this world line. I would go on existing. CERN is a particle physics research institution that hasn't changed in 2036. It is possible to meet your past self. The prevailing theory in my time is that nothing would happen. I, however, haven't met my past self. Anonymous. If you're really a time traveler, then bleep, prove it, post, time, machine, pics, or get the heck out. Anonymous. The many worlds interpretation? Whoa, slow down, bro. Kuri Gohan and Kamehameha. Research institution taking over the world. Lol, what? Alright, John Titor continues. I do not feel the need to prove that I am what I say I am. I am only posting these messages on a whim. My mission comes first. Anonymous. What are world lines? Can you meet yourself from another world line? What happens if you do? Anonymous. Late reply. A trip code is a way to identify posters. Put hashtag password after your name. Anonymous. Lol, backpedaling. Alright, John Titor. Oh, you can click that? You can click that? What happens if you click that at the top? World lines are like an infinite number of rivers flowing in parallel. Along the way, they are constantly branching out into new world lines. This is called divergence. For example, whether or not you post on this message board has practically no effect on this world line's divergence. But if you were murdered, let's say, then divergence would change. However, it would only change by about 0.000002%, if that. A single human being's death is not terribly significant on a global scale. Wars, disasters, acts of terrorism, and other events that cause widespread death and destruction have a much greater effect on divergence. Thanks for telling me about trip codes. I'll make sure to use this one from now on. I'm starting to get tired, so let's pick up again tomorrow. It's been fun talking to everybody. Let me see what happens if I click this. Nothing. Okay. Well, that was fascinating. I like how they included that. That's very good. Looks like they've already made an archive of these threads. Of course, there have been sites dedicated to John Titor for years now. This post closely resembles what the original Titor wrote 10 years ago. I've read one of the books on Titor, that's how I know. This new John Titor is clearly an imposter. There are many Titor fanatics on @channel. He's not exactly a household name in Japan, but I doubt anyone would fall for this level of trolling. As I continue to read, however, I find the response the opposite of what I expected. Dun dun. Dun dun. Everyone is accepting this time traveler as if this were his first appearance. Nobody has even mentioned his appearance 10 years ago. Finding this strange, I try posting a retort, but everyone ignores me. What the heck? You can figure this out if you do a little research, people. There's the original John Titor thread archive in English and plenty of Titor blogs in Japanese. I entered John Titor's name into a search engine. 12 matches. You would expect a world more. I think it was kind of weird that they showed one number and then another number in the anime. One number, then kind of Okue's face, then back at it a short time after, and then it showed a different number result. I don't know if that was a bug, some sort of botch or what. I don't know. Or maybe it was an updated search. I don't know. Wait, only 12? Moreover, all 12 are about the current Titor's postings on @channel. I can't find a single trace of the Titor from 10 years ago. Things have changed. His memory has not. Bizarre. This just can't be. I searched for information on Titor a few years ago. Back then, I got tens of thousands of hits. Is this search engine filtered? I try searching on another site just to make sure, but it gives the same result. What is this madness? It feels like I've stumbled onto another plane of reality. And with that, John Titor information, we are going to call it good for this part. So thank you very much for watching, and stay tuned for more of the Steins Gate visual novel. This really wears out my voice. Wow. So, I will see you up ahead. Take her cool.